Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of December 6th. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Libra, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. And I do exclusive content on Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have here for you. Make sure everything's in view and then we'll get right into it. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is really an energy of having compassion, not only for your fellow people around you in your circle, your peers, family, but also for yourself, okay? And so when the Queen of Cups comes in, oftentimes I find that you may need to do something to take care of yourself. You know, if you can take a few days or take a day, or if you don't even feel like it's that drastic, maybe just do something like go for a walk, practice mindfulness, do something here, Libra, to help yourself out, your emotional body out here at this time. On another level, you know, as this is one of these people cards, you know, this could represent somebody who's a trusted friend or ally, somebody who will really give you sound advice, quality advice, and they'll not only hear you, but they'll listen to you, okay? Because the Queen of Cups truly is like the traditional therapist in the tarot, as I always like to say. It doesn't have to be a therapist, but it's like somebody maybe in the helping professions or somebody with qualities like that, right? And so definitely like to see that here on the bottom. Now, for some of you, you could have recently gone through a breakup, a separation, or you may have dealt with something you may be dealing with something that's hurting your heart, if you will. And I mean this in an emotional way, as you get the Three of Swords here in the middle. So this Three of Swords is obviously anything here that is heartbreaking. Oftentimes this card's associated with breakups, divorce, separation, anything like that as it relates to relationship situations. However, I always like to say that this can be also other heartbreaking situations, like maybe, you know, a friend that you had an argument with, maybe a family member, something that is causing you to have some level of emotional turmoil or a heartbreaking situation here. And as you have the Devil below, it could mean that if you were in a relationship recently, you may have found out some not so great news about this person. They may have acted in a negative way, something like that going on here. But yeah, I feel like with this Queen of Cups, some of you may even be reaching out to like a therapist or reaching out for help in some ways. Now in the past, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. So this Ten of Pentacles here is a total harvest, okay? This is one of the best abundance cards in the tarot. You can see a literal chest of pentacles here on the card. And this could represent some type of money being passed through generations, such as an inheritance, very closely associated with that, closely associated with all things related to land, property ownership, management, things like that. But on another level, the Ten of Pentacles can indicate that maybe you're looking to build a legacy in some ways, and you may have spent some time thinking about like, what is the best way for me to take, what's the best path for me personally to start to build a legacy? For some of you, that may be in a cryptocurrency investment. For some of you, it may be buying a home. Maybe it's getting into the stock market. Maybe it's getting a higher paying job. It's maybe putting your money to work, doing something like this here with this 10 of Pentacles in the past, and it's on this upper row here. By the way, this upper row is really positive. You have really positive thoughts. You have really good sort of mindset, it seems like right now, if this reading's for you, or you are taking steps to get there. You also have the Sun, which I don't care where I get it in a reading. If I see the Sun, it's always a good sign. It's the best card in the tarot. It's total positivity, happiness, success, joy, celebration, all good things here coming in with the energy of the Sun. And so definitely like to see that for you, and definitely love to see that energy on the board. So if you take the power of the Sun and you put it in a tarot card, that's really what it's talking about. So for some of you, I feel like you've spent time looking at, like, are you happy in your situation, taking a look at your situation? What can you do to increase your legacy? What can you do to build your legacy? And this may feel a little bit overwhelming, or may have felt a little bit overwhelming as you've gone through this process here with the 7 of Cups, you know, overwhelmed by choice, by the amount of options available. But the good news is you do have options, right? And so that is one really positive way of looking at the 7 of Cups. So yeah, it does say to be very careful of spreading your energy too thin. Like, be very sure of any sort of investments, not financial advice in any way, but I do always kind of, I do see this card comes in when people are ready to speculate in the markets. So in the current situation, you have the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Devil. So this is pretty clear to me. There are really two ways to approach this column here. One, you are working through a divorce, breakup, separation here with somebody who is challenging with the Devil card. And as you do that, you welcome in this new relationship, this new partnership with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings, new happiness, a new person that you're interested in or is interested in you, happiness coming into your life in some ways. A very positive card. You do have double aces here, which is always a great sign in any tarot reading, just like the Sun. The other way that I would say to look at this is you were in love and then something happened here with the 3 of Swords and the Devil. So that's the thing. Those are the kind of two ways that I'm looking at this situation. And if it's not love, it's like you had a situation that you thought was going well or something along those lines, and then a situation changed. Because here's the deal, Libra, timelines change, things change. And that's what I feel like right now some of you are working through. Maybe you're attached to an outcome, or you have an attachment to an expectation here with the Devil. Devil has a hard time letting go. But this is interesting because you have the Hanged Man in the future here, which I'll get into. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Temperance card in your future column here, which I'll start right here. The Hanging Man, their main thing is that they need to let go. They're literally holding on too tightly here. And the Hanged Man realizes that what they really need is the Death card, which is all about transformation, rebirth, new beginnings. And for some of you, you're hanging on here with this Devil card and the 3 of Swords to whatever happened here. If we were to just take out these two cards, the 3 of Swords and the Devil, literally everything else is incredible. And so I think your challenge is to work through, to the best of your abilities, I know it's easier said than done, through whatever what went on here. And this could be in any area of your life, relationship or career or life situations. You have this Temperance card as well. You will achieve healing ultimately in the future of this situation with the 3 of Swords and the Devil. You will absolutely hit that spot and you'll get to that situation. Love this card for healing. It's balancing out your fire and your water, figuring out what it is that you need to do to get yourself to the next step. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a new beginning in finances and resources. This is interesting. You do have the Devil and the Temperance card, which is 14 and 15. If you don't take on the energy of the Temperance card, it does say that you will receive Devil energy, right? And that's kind of the energy there. So you're looking to really balance yourself out, maybe ground yourself in some ways. So let's go ahead and start to clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so you have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Definitely like the energy there. Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So this is a really nice energy. Here we go with the Three of Swords and the Devil. That's definitely the fear center here in this reading for sure. And it's looking, not only letting go, but facing it head on. And you also have the Divine Director, one of my favorite cards here. One of the more powerful cards to pull as far as I'm concerned in this Oracle deck. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Schedule changes, people coming into your life that have a good message for you, events changing in a positive way. May even feel spiritual or divine in nature when you pull that card. So yeah, some of you may be finding somebody who can really help you see in a new way here with the Queen of Cups. What else do we have? You have the Abundance card, so I love this here. Some of you getting ready for something with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, some of you are maybe, there might be inheritance, there might be something else, but isn't this interesting? Just as I've been talking about this entire reading, helpful people, talked about it here with the Divine Director and the Queen of Cups. I do see that maybe some of you are going to reach out like for help. And I actually thought we were going to pull that card. I also love this other one here, no need to worry. So some of you dealing with anxiety and like figuring out healthy ways to manage that, or depression or something along those lines, mental health stuff. I'm certainly not a mental health professional, but I do see that potentially coming in here. Let's see what else we have. But I think you're going to approach it in a healthy, positive way. So let's see what other tarot cards once you come forward. All right. So you have Judgment, Ace of Swords, wow, 3 aces now, and the Fool. And you know what? I might as well just say this. You have the Sun on the bottom. So that's 2 Sun cards. Amazing, amazing, amazing energy. Sun is shining here for you, Libra. The sun is coming out. I do feel like whatever situation you're working on here with 3 Swords and the Devil is being healed. And in fact, you know that there's this new beginning forming. There's this new chapter in your life coming into the forefront here with the Fool energy coming in. This card really only comes forward when you're ready, and it's when you're ready to start something amazing. It's a powerful new journey in a new direction. And the Fool talks about leaping forward without having attachments to the past, like the Hangman has attachments here. The Fool does not have any of those attachments. They allowed the universe to handle the details for them. And I get the sense that some of you are looking to take on that energy. You have this Ace of Swords, triumph, victory, breakthroughs, successes, new beginnings. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And you have the Judgment card as well with the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are going through like a spiritual awakening here. That's like awakening energy, revelations, self-evaluation as well. Asking yourself, yeah, this makes sense because I was talking about that Ten of Pentacles in that, like, I feel like you've been spending time talking about or thinking about like what it is you need to do to build your legacy here. You evaluating that situation with the Judgment card. Okay, so you have the Hierophants. You have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. 4 aces now. Wow. So double Ace of Cups and 4 aces total. So this is, for many of you, this is around, like as you work through the Three of Swords Devil energy, this new person comes in. For many of you. For others of you, there was somebody who was just not as they appeared. What's interesting here is if I'm looking at this just without the cards under it, the Hierophant, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, that would be a new beginning with a long-term potential marriage partner, because the Hierophant is a card of marriage. And the Two of Cups is personally my favorite romance card in the tarot. It's 2 people, 2 souls linking up in this lifetime. And so for many of you, I get the sense that, you know, you're either working through something and bringing that person in, or that person wasn't, you thought that's what that other person was. Like there was somebody who you thought had those qualities and they ended up not having those qualities. So yeah, for a lot of you, I do feel like there's something relationship or heart related here. You have the Queen of Swords, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Three of Swords coming in once again. Yep, you're healing this heartbreak very clearly. Temperance card indicating healing energy and turning situations around for yourself. And we had that Three of Swords here in the middle, really letting go and making way. Don't hang on too tightly like the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man at this time. I know it's easier said than done, but with these two swords energies here, with the Queen of Swords especially, you're looking to cut through the nonsense, cut through the noise. And many of you, I feel like, it's possible that some of you are going to be consciously single for a time while you build your legacy. As this Queen of Swords sort of clarifies with the Ace of Pentacles, I think some of you are going to spend more time with your finances, with your money situation, and building that part of yourself up instead of messing around with the noise here of the relationship stuff that happened in the past. Yeah, so we had that Sun card. So obviously I'm getting in multiple messages. So some of you are healing heartbreak, past heartbreak, and that's making the way for someone new. Others of you are dealing with that heartbreak right now and deciding to go single, and that's okay. Because on the other side of that, you have 4 aces, which is like really big, really, really big. So let's see, basically massive new beginnings. And that 4 aces in and of itself is a form of abundance in that you have so many different directions and paths that you can go down, and each one has something positive attached to it. So really like that energy. All right, you have adjudication, occupation, house, family room, great fortune, and pathway. All right, so this is very interesting because this occupation, great fortune combination is the author of this Kipper Oracle deck's self-employment combination. But not only self-employment, massive success as a self-employed person. So definitely like that energy for many of you here. And so it could mean that others of you may be separating from a job. If you're still here and if you're still here and you're not here for relationship stuff, which I don't know how many of you are, the separation could have been with this Hierophant, which can represent an organization, the place that you work, and you're leaving or you're separating here to start your own venture, start something new. For others of you, this legacy may involve real estate with house and pathway in the future. Pathway is your true north, your destiny here, what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So not sure what's going on with family room and adjudication, but definitely really feeling these 4 cards for your energy here. And makes sense, we have Lovers on the bottom. We've been talking about that in this reading as well. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.